I actually grew up in a house with special needs relatives. So for me, I was used to it anyways. And then when I saw the opening and I said, oh, hey, this could be interesting. I can work with special needs people and do massage. That was really actually quite interesting. I'd say, well, obviously working with special needs. You can do that elsewhere, but this is strictly for special needs clients. But it's not a typical like spa setting where I'm just churning out clients 1 hour after the hour after the hour. I get to kind of set up my own schedule, and I get to see go to the people's houses. So it does break up the monotony of the day of regular massage therapy. So what we're working on with Tyshon, his main 2 goals were increasing his range of motion. Mm-hmm. And for example, on the arm I'm working on, when we first started, this actually is a very large increase from when we started. His hand was very constricted and it was very tight in his body. And now we can get it to where he can move his fingers better and his wrists better. Mm-hmm. And we've been working together for 3 years now, a little over 3 years. And it's taken this long, but it's slowly getting there. Honestly, probably seeing the advancements that my clients make. I see them over the years. I think I'm pushing 4 years now, next month. But I've seen some of these guys progress to where they have very little movement. Their range of motion has increased tremendously. I love seeing their personal goals get achieved. I have one gentleman that wants to go into the Olympics. I've got another guy who's writing a book. And to see them actually do this stuff, to me, is kind of fulfilling.
Well, massage therapy helps me in 2 ways. The first way is it helps me with knots in my muscular frame. The other thing massage helps me out with is it helps me out as an athlete, because otherwise I would not be able to do half the athletic feats I do throughout the week.
It's really doing really good for my pain in my back and hips. I get really tight down there because I don't have a lot of flexibility. I can't move easily. So the massage really helps loosen it up. And it's really good because I spend a lot of time in my chair practicing bocce, which kind of aggravates those muscles. Bocce is the Paralympic sport that I play. And so I'm doing a lot of practice with that and getting ready for a new tournament. And the massage is really helping me prepare for that better.
Actually, one of the guys that I've been treating for almost the whole 4 years, because he was one of my first clients, when I first met him, he was very tight, almost like in a fetal position. And it took me years, but we've got his arms where he can move his arms, he can use his hands again. He actually wrote a book on his iPhone, which he never could have done before because his hands just wouldn't let him do it. So, and he talked about the book, and we talked about the book, and then to see one day he actually had it at home printed, I was just like, wow, that's cool.
So, this is my book. It came out last year. It's called Miracles to Happen. I know because I am a miracle. It's just a little glimpse into my life and some of the things I've been through. And I just wanted to encourage people and put my story out there. And I always wanted to be an artist.